6 Mondays in a row. Well, that's exciting. It's going to be, well, hopefully we can get a lot of Racer fans out in the gym in the CFSB Center on those Monday nights, because it's certainly going to be good to be home again finally, and hopefully people will come out. Had a phenomenal atmosphere in the CFSB Center last night with the men's game with Eastern Kentucky, and we do play Eastern Kentucky this coming Monday at 7, and would like to see a lot of Racer fans out for that one. Since we last spoke, we started OVC play with a road swing, going to SEMO, where we picked up our first road victory of the year, and obviously our first conference win. It was a big thing for us to start off 1-0, and really made plays down the stretch in a tight ball game against a team that's playing much better right now. Matter of fact, they won their following game by about 30 points on Saturday. So, we were excited about that, and then headed to Eastern Illinois for a very tough contest against a good Eastern Illinois team who just beat Xavier last night. So, we didn't play particularly well. They had not played before. They didn't play a game leading into that. So, that was tough for us on Monday to have to deal with them on short rest, and we just didn't play well. Is the bottom line, and they played very well. So we came away with a loss. We split on the road trip, which is not bad. And we've got to head to Austin Peay this weekend. It's going to be, we need some Racer fans to come down early and support us, because it's going to be a hostile environment. And Austin Peay has a very talented team. One of the better guards in the league, and Whitney Hanley can do it all, can shoot the three, put it on the floor. 90% free throw shooter, gets to the line a lot. And they have post player in Jasmine Rayner, who's an all-OVC type post player, a very physical, aggressive kid around the basket. And, some other kids who stepped up and are playing pretty well right now. And they split on the road this past weekend and got a big road victory at Eastern Kentucky. So we'll certainly have our hands full Saturday afternoon.
Any questions? Just taking a look at your box scores recently, it seems like maybe you turned the tempo down just a little bit.
Well, some of that's our opponents. Kenya Nixon at Eastern Illinois is pretty much, it's kind of like trying to press us. People that have tried to press us, we've kind of been able to handle their pressure because of an athletic point guard like Erica Burgess, and and Tessa Elkins, when she comes in, does a nice job handling that pressure. And we didn't press Eastern Illinois. We pressed them a few times. We pressed them very selectively because of Kenya Nixon. She's a very, very capable guard that really causes problems. She's one of those that you just get her the ball and get everybody out of the way and let her dribble through whatever you're trying to do. And she's that talented. I feel like Erica is that talented. And sometimes you just have to play those players. And some of it has to do with depth. We've had some injury issues and some different issues that have caused us to lose a few players at this point. So, we're starting Kayla Lowe on the perimeter right now as a two guard. And, with Kayla Lowe out there, you don't want her out in as many situations trapping the ball 94 feet from the basket. So, we have had to kind of adjust, and but it's not something where we've backed completely off of it. We're still pressing and doing some things, but it's not 40 minutes, 94 feet all the time.
Talk about that second half at SEMO. You guys have struggled on the road, and they fight through what was a really close basketball game. You got to be pleased with that.
It was, and you got to give a lot of credit to SEMO. They made plays, and it was an entertaining game to watch and be a part of, because both teams were making plays on the offensive end. Both teams attacked the basket really relentlessly. The great thing for us was to see really good execution in the final 4 minutes offensively, and see kids get to the free throw line and step up and knock down free throws. And that's something we've said all year long. If you change our free throw percentage to what would be average for our program over the last several years, we've won several road games at this point. And that was the difference in the game, was stepping up to the line with confidence and knocking down shots.
You mentioned injuries. Can you elaborate a little bit about that?
Well, Candace Nevels has been out for a while, and that takes an athletic trapper away from us, and we've had some other minor things that have kept kids from being able to play all out the way that we would like to play. People have still been able to play through it, but they can't do the same things and exert their bodies in the same way that they had previously.
about Erica Burgess, how consistent she's been.
She's been extremely consistent. And one thing with Erica, though, I've challenged her. She really needs to step up against the players like Kenya Nixon, the other really good guards in our league. She needs to step up and be and play like one of the best guards in our league. At Eastern Illinois, she really didn't play a great game. She struggled passing the ball to the open player, and that's something that's happened a couple of times with her. And when you are that player for your team, which she is for us, I mean, she is talented. She's as talented as we've had physically at the guard position, and she's got to be ready to step up and be that player and take shots and create opportunities for her teammates, no matter who she's playing against and no matter what. But she's won the OVC Newcomer of the Week just about every week. She had 23 against SEMO. I think she's perfect from the free throw line in OVC play, which is something that she's really been working on improving. So right now, she's getting to the line. She's not getting to the line enough. When she's getting there, she's knocking shots down. So, we need her to be even more aggressive as we move forward.
Also, Tessie Elkins is about double her point output in conference play, 7 steals, 5.5 rebounds, getting a lot done.
Yeah, Tessie, she's playing some more minutes because of some of the injury stuff I talked about before. And, the one thing about Tessa, as long as she stays under control, she plays with such intensity that sometimes you can be too intense and you can over hustle, where she'll run past the ball going after a rebound, and next thing you know, we're playing 5-on-4 going the other way. But you can't say enough about the job she's done on the court, especially the SEMO game. Very controlled, very impressive game from her all around. She has a good high basketball IQ and can do a lot of things for us. The one thing we haven't seen yet out of her that she's capable of is the big rebounding game. Last year I think she had a 14 rebound game, and we'd like to see a little bit more out of her going to the glass and be a little more aggressive in that area, especially on the offensive end.
With Austin Peay, talk about the physicality of the game. I know a couple years ago Mallory went down there. It's a tough place to play, but the physicalness of the game.
Yeah, it is tough, and Carrie does a great job. Coach Daniels does a great job with their team. They are very aggressive, very physical, and we've got to be prepared for it. Eastern Illinois was very physical, and we didn't handle it very well. SEMO was very physical, and we did some things ourselves that were physical on the offensive end to seal that game. And we have to do the same thing at Austin Peay. We've got to be prepared for their pressure. They're really going to get after us. There's no question about that. They come out against Eastern Kentucky in their last game and really got after Eastern Kentucky and caused some problems for them, and I'm sure they're going to do the same thing against us, and we've got to be ready to handle it. It's Murray State and Austin Peay, and whether it's men's basketball, women's basketball, whatever the sport, it's a rivalry. With us, there's a mutual respect there. I think they have a good, solid program. We've got a good, solid program, and we know, we're going to see them again. So, that's good. The one thing about, like Eastern Kentucky, our guys played another night, and we play them here Monday, and then we don't see them again. I really prefer to play everybody twice, but this is one of those games where you're going to see them again. So you go down there and be able to come away with a win on the road, then you've really done something. And to be 2-1 after playing 3 road games, we would certainly feel good about where we sit in conference play. So we've got to be ready to lay it all on the line and then worry about Eastern Kentucky on Sunday.